Hello, everyone. Welcome to some Hatha Yoga Asanas on a Monday afternoon. If you are here in Southern California, it's a pretty warm day today, so we are enjoying some nice weather. Sending our love and light to the folks in Texas who are still struggling. Things are getting a little bit better, but there's so much that they need in terms of our love and light and prayers. So today we are focusing on the harmony of body, mind, and inner self, which is what Hatha Yoga Asanas are all about. And as we do our poses, I'll be reminding you to keep your mind engaged in what you're doing and to just get to where you feel that tension in the pose. Try to relax and be open to the inner peace and harmony that's there. We're also working on some poses for abs and some things for the neck and shoulders from leaning over computers, as many of us are doing these days, or cars or desks. So let's begin. We're going to start by mentally chanting Om in each of the 7 chakras. That's a nice way to begin harmonizing. So let's begin putting our awareness right at the base of the spine, the tailbone chakra, and just putting our awareness in there and mentally chanting Om. And now let's move up right behind the sacrum to the sacral chakra. We'll chant Om there. Now the navel chakra, directly behind the navel, we'll chant Om there. And now behind the heart, right behind the heart, let's chant Om there. And now the neck, the throat chakra, so tilting your head from side to side. That's to stop right in the middle, right at the base of the neck, the throat chakra. Let's chant Om there. And now moving to the third eye, the point between the eyes, just above the eyebrows. Chant Om there. And now above the head, the Sahasrara, or the crown chakra. Just enjoying the harmony, the openness of doing that. And now let's stand up. And we're going to start out by doing a couple of neck stretches. So let's begin by bringing your head to your right shoulder, placing your right hand on your head and just reaching out and down with your left hand. That helps to bring that shoulder down a little bit. So we're stretching our neck and our shoulder. And then coming back up. And let's do the other side now. And then come back up from that. So now we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So let's begin just rolling back. I'm going to do 5 times going back. And then 5 times coming forward. And now bring your shoulders up towards your ears and then let them relax all the way down. We'll do that 2 more times. Great. Now we'll do some neck rolls very gently. So we'll start with our head towards our left shoulder and then coming to the middle, to the opposite side, to the middle of the back, and back to that left shoulder. If it's uncomfortable going around the back, just go in the front. So now let's go back in the other direction, back to the middle, to the side, to the center, and to that side. And now we're going to do a shoulder stretch. So taking your left arm, letting that shoulder drop down, bringing your opposite arm below the elbow, and making sure this shoulder isn't way up there. These shoulders should be pretty much even, and just letting that left shoulder relax. Just a very nice opening stretch for the left shoulder. And now the opposite side. So this time we take the right shoulder and we bring it down so it's even with the opposite one. Opposite arm is below the elbow, and bringing that arm in close to your body, but not straining to do it. And now releasing. And now we'll do 3 full yoga breaths. So bending forward, exhale completely. Remember, as we inhale, we're filling the lower, middle, upper portion of the lungs, expanding our arms into a Y, come down on our heels, exhale all of that air out of our lungs. 2 more only. Now we'll do a half moon. Massages our adrenal glands, and it's also good for the abdominal area. So let's bring our arms up, left hand in front, stretch, lengthening out your spine, back down on your heels, and bending to your left. Elbows slightly bent. The affirmation, strength and courage fills my body cells. Keep your mind focused on the affirmation, and that'll help you stay in a very harmonious place as you do the pose. And then back up to center. Let's stretch. Back down on your heels, lower your arms, and pause. Now the other side, this time right hand in front. We're going to lengthen our spine again, back down on our heels, and bending to the right. And then back to center, stretch, back down on your heels, and pause. We're going to open up into a wide leg forward bend. So bending forward, coming down, and then just relaxing down. Try to just sense that every part of your body is just soft and free of tension. And now we're going to come back up. And we're going to move into a unicorn. So clasping our hands behind our back, we're going to arch back, and then coming forward between both legs and allowing our shoulders to drop. And then we'll come back up and arch back. And now turn our left foot out, bringing your head towards the left knee, and allow your shoulders to drop forward. This one, by the way, is particularly good for both the neck and shoulders and strengthening the abs. And then we'll come back up. We'll turn that foot in. We'll arch back. And then we'll turn the opposite foot out, bringing the head towards the right knee. And allow our shoulders to drop home. And then we'll come back up, turn that foot in, arch back. And then bring our feet together, release our hands, and pause. When you pause, just try to be very still. And now let's move into a side triangle. So stepping out with your left leg, you're going to bring our arms up, stretching out and down. Your hand can go anywhere along the leg that's comfortable for you. Opposite arm is up. And we'll come up. We're going to turn that foot in, arch back, bring our feet together, and pause. Now the opposite side, so stepping out with the right leg, and we'll bring our arms up, stretch out and down. And we're going to come out, turn that foot in. We'll do that gentle arch back, bring our feet together, and lower our arms. Now we're going to do a revolved triangle. So stepping out with your left leg, bending that knee, and your right hand comes next to your foot, and your left arm is extended in the air. And then you can bring both hands to the mat, step back into a mountain or downward dog. And then walk your hands and feet together. Come back to standing. We'll pause. And now the opposite side. So stepping out with your right leg, bringing your left hand to the mat next to your foot, and then raising your right arm. And then both hands to the mat. We'll step back to a mountain again. And then walk our hands and feet together. Come back to standing and pause. So we're going to do a chair pose next, and we'll add a little twist to it. So bringing our arms up, coming up, stretching first, coming partway down, arms are open. And then we're going to come down and we're going to do a twist. So bringing your right forearm to your left thigh, opposite arm is up in the air. And then we'll come back up, back to chair position. And then we'll bring our palms together and we'll twist to the opposite direction. And then we're going to come back and then come all the way up, stretch up one more time, back down on our heels and lower arms. And we're going to do warrior one, also known as the victorious warrior. So stepping out with your left leg, right leg is behind you, and we're going to bring both arms up and back. And we'll bring our arms down, turn our foot in, and pause. And now the opposite side. So stepping out with the right leg, the left leg is behind you, both arms are up. And then bring our palms down, turn your feet in, back to center. And now we're going to do salutation to the sun. Great for abdominal area and the shoulders. So coming to the front of your mats, we'll bring our palms together and we'll arch back. And then come forward, fingers and toes line up. Stepping back with the left leg. Right leg back into a slant forward. Down on the knees, chest, chin, or forehead. Up into a cobra. Coming up into a mountain. And then stepping forward with your left leg. Right leg forward. And then we're going to come up and arch back. Coming forward, fingers and toes line up again. Stepping back with the right leg. Left leg back into the slant board. Down on the knees, chest, chin, or forehead. Up into a cobra. Coming up into the mountain. Stepping forward with the right leg. Left leg forward. And then we come up. One more arch back. And pause. And now you can lie down and rest in Savasana. Remember in Savasana, you're on your back and feet and legs are 12 to 18 inches apart. Arms at your sides, palms up. And you're just letting go. That's all. Completely letting go of any tension. Okay, you can sit up now and face front, facing your screen. And we're going to move into our first seated pose, which is the head to the knee. So your right leg is extended, your left foot is into your thigh. And we're going to do a warm up. So we'll rotate our shoulders from side to side. And then we'll reach down, crossing our wrists, and we'll rotate our ankle. And if you want to pick up your knee to do that, you can rotate your ankle a few times in each direction. And then sitting up, palms on your thigh. And as you exhale, just sliding your hands down your leg, head towards the knee. Review your body for tension, wherever it feels tense, just soften that area. And then coming back up. And now the other side. We'll limber up again first. Limbering the upper back. And then rotating your ankle. And then sitting back up. And when you're ready, moving in. The affirmation for this pose is left and right and all around. Life's harmonies are mine. And we'll sit back up. We're going to do a half spinal twist. Twists are particularly good for when we're wanting to strengthen our abs. So starting out with our legs in an upside down V, left leg goes under the right, foot goes outside the hip. Sorry, right leg goes under the left is what I'm saying. Left leg crosses over the right knee. Right arm comes around to grasp that left foot or wraps around the leg, or you put your hands through. The opposite arm comes behind your back to make a fin, or if you've been doing this for a while, you can reach your hands through to clasp each other. That's great. Looking over your left shoulder. And we'll untwist. Pause briefly. And now the other side. So we start out the same way. This time, I'll get my left and right straight. Left leg underneath the right. Right leg crosses over the left. Left arm comes around to grasp the right foot. Right arm makes a fin behind your heart. Or you can reach your hands through to clasp your hands and looking over your right shoulder. And we'll untwist. And then stretching our legs out in front of us, we're going to do a posterior stretch. So we'll bounce our knees first. And we'll do a little warm up. So bringing the left leg across the right. We're going to bring our chin towards our knee, slide our hands down our legs. And then walk your hands back up, straighten that leg out. And the right leg crosses over the left. Again, chin towards the knee, sliding your hands forward. You'll find one side's a little different than the other. Don't strain to make them even, just wherever you feel the tension, relax. And walking your hands back up. Let's inhale, bring our arms up, nice big stretch, reaching down for your toes, if you can reach them. 2 fingers around the big toes, thumb across the top. If not, hands just resting on your legs, and head towards both knees. And then sitting back up. We'll do an inclined plane, so left hand back, right hand back. You can make fists to protect your wrists, and lifting up. And then you can lower yourself down. We're going to come onto our hands and knees for a cat. So we're going to arch the spine up and down, but we're going to do that 10 times today. Just really good for that area of the body that we're focusing on. So arching up, lowering down, and at your own rate. 9 more. And then relaxing your spine. We'll bring the left knee into the forehead. Bring that leg up behind us, head lies up. And then forehead to the mat. And then knee back to the forehead and down. Right knee into the forehead. Bring that leg up behind us. And forehead to the mat. Knee back to the forehead. And then we're going to arch the spine up, down. One more time, stretch back. Relax into the child's pose. And then we're going to come up into a camel. So coming onto our knees, you can curl your toes under, reaching back for your heels and pushing forward. You can put your hands behind your back and push forward and do it like that. Either way. And then if you'd like to do the variation, bring your left hand up, your right hand up, joining palms above your head. And then we'll come back down into the firm. And now we're going to slide up into a cobra. So coming all the way up and into a cobra. And then start coming down when you don't need to use your arms. Bring it to your sides. And then turn your cheek to the mat. And now we're going to do our broken wing pose. So extending your right arm and then bringing your left hand to the mat, rolling up onto your side. We're going to bend the right leg, which is on the ground. The left knee is up in the air. Or you can do it with straight legs. Either way is fine. And then you can lower yourself back down, back onto your stomach. And then we'll do our broken wing on the opposite side. So this time we extend our left arm and right hand is on the mat. Raise ourselves up, bend our knees, putting them in that wing position. And then we'll come out. And then you can roll over onto your back. We're going to do some inverted poses. We're going to emphasize the parallel plow, which is really good for abdominal strength, and the shoulder stand for our neck and shoulders. We're going to first begin, bring our knees to our chest, hug our knees, and then straighten our legs. And bring the left knee into the chest, hugging that knee. And lower that leg. And then bring your right knee into the chest, hug that knee. And lower that leg. And now we'll come into an L position. And you can rotate your ankles a few times in each direction. Then rolling up into the simple inverted. Hips are in your hands. You can do this by the wall. And then we're going to move into the shoulder stand. You can just hold the simple inverted if the shoulder stand is not comfortable for you. And then lower your legs over your head to the parallel plow. And then you can touch down into the plow if you like, or continue holding the parallel. And then we're going to roll out. Move into a bridge. And then lower our hips. We'll move into a fish. And then we'll come out of the fish. You can bring your knees to your chest and do any rock and rolling just to release any tension. And then come back to Savasana. And then we'll bend our knees. We're going to do a supine spinal twist, but we'll do it with two knees. So extending your arm, your left arm, dropping your knees to your left side, right arm is extended behind you. And then bringing your knees back to center, straighten your legs. And then we'll bring our knees back and we'll twist to the opposite side. And then we'll bring our knees back to center. Straighten our legs to pause. And then we're going to move into the happy baby. So bringing our legs up, holding onto our heels, or you can hold on to the outside of your foot, whichever you prefer, and then go side to side or up and down. And then we'll hold still in the happy baby. And then straighten our legs. We're going to bend our knees, feet together. We're going to do Supta Baddha Konasana. Left hand on the navel, right hand on the heart. And we're just allowing everything to relax. Legs, abdominal area, heart, shoulders. Everything is just letting go of any tension. can bring your feet further out from you or closer to you, whichever you prefer. Bring our knees together, straighten our legs. And you can prepare for deep relaxation. Remember, deep relaxation, you are letting go. You're just letting go of any tension. So let's begin by visualizing a beautiful, soft, white light surround your body. You just float on it. You feel light and free. And we're going to do deep relaxation a little bit differently today. So we're going to inhale. When you inhale, you're going to just let the toes of your left foot relax. And feel like you're bringing this beautiful soft light into your foot, your left foot, calf, knee, thigh, and hip. Left leg is completely relaxed. Now you're going to inhale and gently bring this soft light into all the toes of your right foot. And it fills your foot, calf, knee, thigh, and hip. And then remember, when you exhale, you're just letting go with every exhalation, letting go of any tension. And then we're going to inhale and bring this soft light into the abdominal area, the heart, the lungs, the chest. Inhaling, bringing this sweet light into your back, starting at the lower back, all the way up your back. And then we'll inhale this light and love, which it is. It's soft and loving. Into the fingers of your left hand. It fills your hand, forearm, elbow, your shoulder. And then we inhale the light into the fingers of our right hand, which fills our hand, forearm, upper arm, shoulder. When we exhale, we're just letting go of any tension that's still there. Inhale, this light fills our neck, our face, our jaw, teeth, tongue, lips, our eyes. We inhale this beautiful light to fill all of our hair, our brain. And relaxed, leaving our consciousness free to expand. It expands to fill the room, expands to the community, expands throughout the country, throughout the continent. It expands beyond mountains, beyond trees. It expands to the galaxies. It expands beyond galaxies, beyond galaxies, beyond, until the entire universe is but a speck of light in one tiny corner of your infinite peace. Enjoy. Om. Now bringing your awareness back from the universes, back from the galaxies, all the way into your body. It returns first behind your eyes. It fills your face, neck, and throat with renewed vitality, renewed consciousness. Moves down the left arm to the fingertips, down the right arm to the fingertips, down your back to the hips, into your heart, lungs, chest, abdomen, left leg to the toes, right leg to the toes. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Inhale, stretch your arms above your head, tense. Exhale, lower your arms and relax. And then rolling over onto one side. Sit up and face the screen. And we're going to do just a couple of double inhales, double exhales to make sure we're fully back in our bodies. It's a short and long inhalation, and a short and long exhalation like this. So we'll do 5 of those. Great. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're feeling much more harmony in body, mind, and yourself. And for those of you who can stay, I will turn the recording off. I'll turn the cameras on and we can talk. Try.